Just pulled into La Plantation.
The reception over there.
Okay guys, we have arrived at La Plantation. I believe it's a pepper plantation. It could be more, let's go and see. So we're just going to the reception and apparently they're going to take us on a tour. Okay.
We have a 1 hour 15 and 2 hour. For the 1 hour 15 we have English and French.
Yes.
Choose it for 2 options. Then we take you around the purple field and provide information and let you explain for the how we grow and how we process for the pepper and come back to the shop for the testing.
Right now we are here in this house. This is the reception. You arrive from the parking there, so it means everything happens this way. If you take the main way, first on the right you have the toilets, and just after the big house this is our shop. Here you can smell and taste some products. We have many spices. Okay, so you can taste by yourself here.
Okay.
If you go upstairs of the shop, this is a spice bar. We opened it last year. It's very beautiful because this is 10 meters high. So you see everything around the pepper fields, the secret lake, the national park. It's very beautiful to take pictures. And it's also our coffee shop. You can find ice cream with pepper, coffee with pepper, beer with pepper, everything you can imagine with pepper. Or without pepper if you want. So this is on the right of the way. On the left of the way, there, we have a restaurant. And in front of the restaurant, we have a botanical garden with a lot of flowers and plants. This is free access. You can go by yourself. Okay? If you want to go to the pepper fields by yourself, it's in the one in front of the shop. There, it's closed with ropes, so you cannot go. It's only with a guide. But this one, you can go by yourself. So you have 4 signs explaining a little bit about our project and everything. Here you have lemongrass and here the pepper fields.
Right guys, so we went with the free option to tour the plantation by ourselves. Don't really need a tour guide to explain about pepper. I mean, you can do your own research, but it's totally up to you. I must be honest, there's quite a lot of people, so bear that in mind when you do come. It's a little bit on the touristy side. That being said, we are here on Sunday, so you could get lucky and there's no one. So this is actually a family-owned plantation, and it spans about 50 hectares. They employ local people and they empower them and they give them opportunities that they never had before to work and to thrive in these environments, guys. So just walking through the plantation here, checking out the vibe, seeing what's what, and then we will head to the shop, maybe do some tasting and perhaps buy something. So that section over there is where you can do the tasting and viewing of the products if you'd like to buy something as well. And then on the left there they have a restaurant with a nice view of the surrounding area. So these are smoky Cambodian cashew nuts that you can actually sample if you like. And here they have some hibiscus and butterfly pea, very healthy if you add it to your tea or drink it as a tea. They also have turmeric if you guys are interested in buying some. Pricing for that is about $5.50 for 50 grams. And here they have galangal, $4.50 for galangal. So this is the morning boost tea, which I really need in this heat. You've already tasted it, right?
It's absolutely delicious, and there's moringa in there as well.
So our last stop for today is Bo Tree Farm, and it's another farm not too far from La Plantation, but it's a lot more compact, relaxed, less touristy and more intimate. We've just met one of the volunteers from Germany. He's from Berlin and he's explaining a little bit about the place and some of the products that they have here. We're going to be doing a tasting a little bit later and grabbing some lunch here. We'll show you around. Let's just have a refreshment. It's been pretty hot and humid today, so once that's done, we'll take a tour of the place.
Welcome to the farm, Bo Tree Farm. So here you're in the shop area, the entrance, and what you see here is all the volunteers work. So I, like many others, are doing a volunteering here. So for 2 weeks we're doing tour guide jobs. And all the local people from the area, they actually work on the farm, do all the farming, harvesting, etc. And when you look around, there's lots of paintings, decorations, little phrases in Khmer and English. And all that was done by volunteers. So here we are, like fresh mango harvest, we like in full mango season. Some photos from day-to-day life behind you. All the shops, so there's lots of types of pepper. So later on we're going to do like a pepper tasting, so we get into more details at that point.
So how long has this farm been operating for?
So operating since 2015,
Okay.
but it was bought in 2011
I see.
because it takes some time for the pepper to grow, to get the whole thing running. So yeah, since 2015, so that's 11 years now. So the special thing about Kampot pepper, it is the only pepper in the world that has a registered name. So it has to be from the Kampot region, it has to have a certain taste, a certain plant with the berries has to have a certain age, a certain diameter, and this has to be organic. So the whole farm here is an organic farm, started by a Cambodian Scottish couple. So they bought the land in 2011. 2012 they started planting crops, and in 2015 they started to harvest in Western India in the jungle. So it's a vine that grows on the trees. Then Chinese, Indian, etc. salespersons eventually brought it here to Cambodia, where it's grown since around 1,000 years. To now have 100 tons and in between.
Combined, right?
Yeah, exactly. A palm sugar tree, you can get sugar from it, you can get wine from it when it's older, but also they use these cut off leaves, I suppose you call them, to decapitate people during the Khmer Rouge era. It's very gruesome, they didn't want to use any bullets and it was all done with blunt or sharp instruments like this. So welcome to the pepper plantation itself. We're here in between the pepper plants, end of the harvesting season. Some pepper berries. So as you can see, there's a mix of different colors. You have the green pepper, which stays green or will turn black later on. You have the red pepper, which is the most ripe one. And you have everything between, which is like orangish, brownish, which may be a little damaged as well. And that will be transformed into white pepper. We'll see later on in the processing. So here we have the second technique of growing pepper. It's a traditional way. As I said earlier, traditionally or in nature, it grows as a vine. So here they have these wooden poles, which is the traditional way from here, which is also since 2015 the only way it is allowed to be grown, to be called Kampot pepper. The farm here already had built all these brick towers. Thus they had like an exception, but they can't build any new ones. Some pictures of the harvesting. So they get these baskets with these multicolored spikes with all the berries on them. The next step, take the basket and sort the whole thing out. So in like full-blown harvesting season, in these rooms you have like 30 persons all around the baskets and picking the little berries apart, like the green on one side, the red on one side, all damaged and different colored ones on another side. Fun little fact about that, it's like 60 persons coming together during that season. And apparently some people met their romantic partner during that time.
Wow.
So it's kind of like Tinder, Kampot style. So here, it's the next step of the sorting, or after the sorting. You have to stop the pepper from ripening. Pretty much like any fruit, it will spoil after a while. So here, you have a variety of baskets. So the most ripe pepper, which is this red one. Then you have like all the green mixed pepper, which will become a white one. This place is like temperature controlled and humidity controlled.
Oh, it's hot in here. I didn't realize how hot it's in here.
Yeah. Last step of the plantation. So we had the red pepali area. That pepper originated in Java in Indonesia compared to the other one, which comes from Western India. So it looks slightly different. It's like these long spikes that start out quite green and slowly become more reddish. You already tried it in the tea, where it's quite soft and subtle, peppery. If you want, you can have a little bite. It starts out soft.
Okay.
Afterwards, it will go way more strong and fiery.
You want it spicy or a little spicy?
Little spicy.
Little spicy. Tomato sauce, oyster sauce, chili sauce, and soy sauce, chicken powder, salt, and pepper for the black.
Oh!
So guys, I have two beers in front of me. One is called the Blonde, the other one is the IPA. So between the Blonde and the IPA, I think I prefer the Blonde. Not because of my taste in women, but because it's less peppery. This IPA is pretty intense, I must be honest. But either way, it's beer, so I will drink.
Right out, trying the ice cream. Starting out with the pepper ice cream. That surprisingly goes.
So hope you enjoy something. Hope you learn something from the past background over there. Now it's very important. The owner said, here more speak than over there. Over there less blah blah blah. Here more blah blah blah. Let you to feel all the pepper that we produce from the farm. Say to your mouth, which pepper is your favorite pepper? So my name son, I am the only local person that do for tour guide in Bo Tree farm. The pepper that grow here mainly very strong, more intense, more flavor and more aggressive. If compared to Vietnam, compared to Thai, to Laos or India, they grow pepper also. That from those areas, I would like to say a kind of fake, not the real one. Why here so special? Because of the environment, because of the climate, and mainly because of the soil that make the pepper more intense, more flavor. You will feel in 1 second in your mouth. Baby green here turn to dark green. We make black pepper from here. We make black pepper and dark green turn to yellow. Yeah, this one a kind of yellow here. We remove the skin to make white pepper. And the yellow will turn to red. We make red pepper.
Thank you.
Like the main star of the show or the superstar of pepper. Why? Because it's more famous. If compared to red, to white, not as known as like the black one. Everybody see more pepper, I think black pepper. That's why I say this one, the kind of very famous one, the star of pepper. Thank you very much for your time, for your patience, for your attention. Let's stay to listen. I did blah 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 to say something about pepper. So now it's over. Hope you learned something from me.
Alright guys, so that is our day trip that has come to a close. Unfortunately, we had lots of fun. Let us know in the comment section what you guys think of the different places that we've been to. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, guys. See you next time from a different place. Cheers. Cambodia.